Ready then. We are here. I'm going to teach you today how to build my mob farm I always build whenever I play a Skyblock. You can do it in a regular world if you want. You just gotta make sure you have no light areas, so dark areas, not light. Should have no dark areas or places a mob can spawn to increase your efficiency with it. But basically, what you want to do, start off, you need a base. Little 3x3 area, like so. Damn it. There. So you'll have that. This is where they will stand, and you'll kill them. I usually put the mobs right here in the corner. I can stand here and punch them. You can put it in the middle. You can put it on any side. It don't really matter. Just make sure you direct the mobs that way. Because if they're down here, you can't really punch them if they're way over there. So you gotta have them close to you. Plus the drops and picking them up and all that. But, so you want to build this up. Like that. Then you'll have your drop chamber here. I always do drop traps. So, you want to do this at least 16 high from the base. That way you can stand right underneath it. So if you're standing here, they'll all still spawn up there efficiently. I usually do it 18 high, just to be sure. So, I'm going to get this up 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's what I like to do. If you calculate in all the mob health and all that, you could set this to a better height so that they will be half a heart down there, so you just punch them once and they die. I always just do it like this. It looks fine. Damn it. So once you get all these up here, we can get on to the next part. This ain't exactly the quickest build, but it works very well. So you can build it out of whatever you want, obviously, as long as they are spawning blocks on the pads that I'm going to build later. I'll show you. Oops. Get up here. Two more. Nope. Come on. There you go. There you go. So now you got your drop chamber. Make sure if you're in vanilla or something, you got ladders, or you put water down there or something so you can get down safely. You got mods, then you can do jetpack or whatever. These corners on. There you go. So, these blocks up here will be the spawn pads. These will be the trenches for them to fall down and end up down there. But you want to put each of these out 8 blocks. Remember, the first block here counts as 1, so you want to go out 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then you could do this in, it's a 4-chamber spawn I usually do. You can do it in quarters, you can do half of it, third of it, whatever. It's up to you. I always just like to do it the full way. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You want to have a bit of an end thing there on each of these. Because if you're in vanilla, then you're going to use water. And you won't want to have it falling off the edges, so that's what that is for. If you're in a modded Minecraft, then you can use conveyors or something. It's best for this to be in a modded world, because then you can get Enderman this way. but if you're in vanilla, you gotta use water. I don't know any other vanilla way really to push the mobs without using a whole lot of pistons. They might walk off eventually, but that's just inefficient. But, so basically that's the concept right there, is you're gonna have that, they'll fall in, go down and fall in. This will be a whole pad in between these. That's how you know if you did it right, the water will stop right at the edge. If so, you're good to go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7. Wait, did I count that one? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, you go out one more. Now, real quick, it's been a long time since I first built this thing, so I don't remember if this was an original idea from me, or if I got inspiration from somebody else. I'm not sure. So, right now I am not taking any credibility for this. I just build it a lot, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So yeah, if you wanted, you could just have it like that. And then you have that big thing and it flat on this side or whatever. There's a lot of personal preference in this. It's pretty customizable depending on what you got and how you want it. Oops. So, there we go. Good. And good. So, now they're all wash right here to the middle. Go down, you're good to go. You just want to fill out in between the water chambers you got. As I said, these will be the spawn pads. So like that. Then this will be your wall. Oops. So you'll take that up and you'll cover it up later. First, let's get the rest of this done. Yeah. Get the wall. Like so. Wall again. Now, if you are doing this in vanilla, the walls I'm building here, you'll want to only put them too high so that Enderman can't spawn. Otherwise, wherever you are, you're going to be surrounded by Endermen. Trust me, they will take over your base. I know. So I prepped it for Enderman and then put water in the chamber, and, well, I was surrounded by Endermen in like 2 minutes. So, yeah. If you gotta use water, don't get Enderman. You want to block them out by not doing it too high. If you do have a way of moving mobs without pissing off the Endermen and them going all wild on you, then you're good to go. Conveyor belts, fans, something. I'm sure somebody could find out a way to move them without using water in vanilla. Some kind of piston system or something. But I am in vanilla right now, so I don't have a way of moving them, but I will show you anyway. So, that's how high you'd want it normally. You'd slab the roof, and then it'd be covered and good to go. Get the daytime back here so we can see what we're doing. But if you want Enderman to spawn, then you take it up one more block. Just like so. Oops. Okay. And once you get this done, then we'll roof it up. And I'll show you how to work the bottom a little bit more for you. Make it a little bit more convenient. There you go. And as I said, you want to slab the roof. I always do slabs. You can just put regular blocks if you want, but then you'll have to torch the roof. I always just do slabs that way. Damn it. Something in my throat right now. It's not liking me. Hey, you guys. Oh, crap. Yeah, I didn't light that area up, so gonna have to deal with them in about a minute. Once I get the roof done, I'll take care of them so we can maximize our spawnage up here. Hey, we know mobs can spawn down there. So if I'm down there, they can spawn up here. This part here is pretty tedious to do. You gotta deal with the whole slabs, and I've never been good at placing slabs without messing it up like that. Damn it. Trying to clear my throat without coughing. Muting my mic right now would not be most efficient. Okay. But, as I said, this part will probably take you a moment. Now you see, this is a pretty primitive thing. You know, you only need cobblestone and a little bit of water. So, nothing high-tech, pretty early game thing you can do. Just dig up a lot of stone. Have a cobblestone generator if you're in a skyblock or whatever. Once you get the roof on, then it will be eternal darkness inside of here. If you have to come up here and do some maintenance on it, creeper blows up randomly from a skeleton shooting it for whatever reason, then you have to bring some torches up and torch it, or you could fill the roof with redstone lamps and a day sensor or something so you can turn it on. Lever and a bunch of redstone. If you wanted to. You could have an on-off switch, but I'm just showing you the primitive way. If you'd like me to show you how to do some automation on it with redstone or with a particular mod, then let me know and I'll show you. But for now, we're just doing the basic. Now, as soon as I get this roof on and get out of this spawn chamber, we'll start having all kinds of mobs in here. Eternal darkness, as you can see. We'll go down here. Hello. Just block that off for a moment. Let me get a sword. Here's a sword. Okay. Deal with these guys. Go away. Nobody likes you. Yo mama's a gas tank. Okay. Yep. There we go. So you got your mobs. Remember, don't stand up like this so the creepers will blow up and blow up your thing. You'll start getting all kinds of mobs just falling down here. You can see. It works. You come up here. Crack it open. You can see all kinds of mobs working their way down. Some of them will stand up here a little bit. They'll eventually just wander off into the water, down the hole, and into the chamber. So, basic concept. Good to go. It functions. Get rid of that guy. Then you can stand here, you can punch him a little bit. But as I said, if you stand up here like this, the creepers will see you and you'll end up blowing yourself up. So, usually what I do is I take a slab, I put it right there. That way I can't walk up there too far. And you can walk up here and punch stuff. Though me being creative, I'm kind of messing up the whole thing because I'm punching it. So it's best not to be creative when you're doing this, otherwise you're going to make a mess. It is a little bit tricky if you ever want to close this off, you can. If you ever watched me and Senior do a skyblock, you'll see me cover this thing up time and time again. As you see, they die pretty easily once they get down here. They got like, I think, 3 hearts left when they get down here with my design. You can, as I said, I'll put a couple more blocks and it'd probably get them down to half a heart, but I don't bother with that. So let's get a torch so you guys can see what I'm doing at the moment. Here's a torch. Here's a torch. Okay. I'm gonna put it up here. Right down here. So then you got your chamber. They'll fall as shown. Then I usually... Oh, dang, torch down here. So I ain't spawning again. So what you can do... You can put up this little back hole thing. I like putting slabs on it, obviously. You can put a little bit of a access thing here. As I said, if you see me do a skyblock, you see me do this time and time again. You can come back here and you can put a bucket of water. That will cause the water to all run straight to that hole. That's another thing, that slab comes in handy. Put it there, that'll block the water. Now that does kind of eliminate the whole point of the drop trap. So, it's not necessary to do it that way. I usually only do that if I have like spikes or something, or to try to stop the creepers from blowing up when the skeletons shoot them, because I'm a dork. But then you can block it off if you want. And you'll be good to go again. So, it's up to you. As I said, there's a lot of personal preferences. And you can sit here, punch them to death. They all die. Collect your drops. As I said, if you want, I can show you how to automate it a little bit better with some mods, or just so Edstone system or whatever. But in basics, that is your drop mob farm that I like to make. Looks kind of nice. It's got this edging I always do because I don't leave the extra blocks. But, so, hope you liked it. Hope you enjoy. And I wish you happy farming. Later.